Hey guys, Guy1st95 here, unboxing the final Ultimate Edition, and this one does not have a DVD variant because this set comes with both Blu-ray and DVD for the movies. So I'll go ahead and quickly unbox this for you guys and show you its contents. So first, of course, I'm taking off the shrink wrap. It's definitely very hard to find the later Ultimate Editions for cheap these days, especially since I'm buying this in 2015. So yeah, it's a little bit damaged on the corners from shipping, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. I got this off eBay for about $30, so it's not a bad price, but I was hoping I can get a better steal, I guess. So let's start over at the front. Here is the lovely front with the lenticular card, which I'll show you in just a bit. It has the Blu-ray ribbon on top, of course, and it has year 7 right here. So they combined 2 movies in one set, which I think is pretty smart of them for the American version anyway. For the European version, they actually had individual Ultimate Editions for each movie. One for the Deathly Hallows Parts 1 and another one for Part 2. But they just combined it in one sweet package for year 7 for the US version. So I don't know how I feel about that. You do lose a book, of course, but other than that, you don't really lose too much. You'll get 4 character cards in this one to make up for it. Alright, so I'll go ahead and turn it to the side here. And this time they actually didn't put it with the spine facing here, but I'll show you that in just a minute. Here's the back. See what's included. There are 6 discs, 3 for each movie. Of course, you get the 4 character cards in the book. Only 1 book, which is a little bit disappointing. And here's a look at the spine. Now let's take a look at the lenticular card. I think this is actually one of the coolest ones out of the whole set, in my opinion, because it has, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it has these sparks here that float in front of Harry. And I think that's really nice. It's very dynamic. You can see the background changes. Yeah, I really like this. And they actually stuck with rounded corners again. The last 2 years, 5 and 6, they went with sharp corners, and I'm not too sure why, but oh well. And as usual, still got the image in the back. So if you want to store this somewhere else for your collector's items in a frame or whatever, you can do so. Okay, so let's go ahead and take out this one. And this is a very thick one because it includes 2 movies. Here we are. Here's the front. Letters are actually not very well embossed. They are kind of flat, actually. Much flatter than the previous ones. That's just something to note. Here's a nice image as usual. Here's the spine. These are as well not very embossed. I'm not too sure. And here's the scene where Harry's battling Voldemort for the last time. Very good choice. Nothing on the tops and bottoms. And let's go ahead and look at the inside. And here he is on the bridge fighting, or preparing to fight Voldemort. And here are some scenes from Part 1, Part 2. They just kind of combined the best of both. If you were to get the European ones, they'll have more pictures and they'll separate which one's which, but these are just combining both of them. So that's very nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and take out first the DVDs. And I don't think I've shown before, but on this one I do notice that there is a Blu-ray disc symbol here. DVD versions probably don't have it, or maybe it's just a DVD version I didn't notice before. But anyway, here's a look at the casing for the DVDs and the Blu-ray. Alright, so here we go, list of stuff. So first disc is the Blu-ray movie for Part 1, Disc 2 is the DVD version of Part 1, and Disc 3 is the documentary as well as the special features, which is talking about the story. And then on the next set, which is talking about Part 2, the final movie, Disc 1 is Blu-ray, Disc 2 is the DVD movie, Disc 3 is the special features along with the documentary, which is the last one featuring growing up. Alright. So, interesting enough, the first one is actually not containing any discs. Rather, it is just a series of scenes from the movie again. You see there. And then here we get to the Blu-ray movie of Part 1, DVD movie of Part 2, also Part 1. And here, I don't really like this layout, but they do keep it consistent to try to keep Part 1 with Part 1, Part 2 with Part 2. But here is the documentary, Part 7, the story. And then here's the Blu-ray of the second part of Deathly Hallows, DVD version of Deathly Hallows Part 2. And finally, the last documentary for Part 2, and that's Growing Up right here. And just to note, the documentary / special features are on Blu-ray discs, so that's something to keep in mind. I probably need to get a Blu-ray player so I can actually watch the documentary, which is kind of a bummer for me since I don't have one currently, but that's just something to keep in mind. So there's the discs, and I'll go ahead and take them out so you can see the background. And this is the first time they actually stack the discs on top of each other. Try to save space, otherwise it'd be a lot thicker. Though the European version, they do stack this in every single one of their Ultimate Editions. And you can see a European one because I bought that one for year 6. If you want to take a look at what a European version would look like, check out my channel. Okay, here we have it. So it's just really that dynamic scene featuring Voldemort at his end shooting at Harry. So yeah, very nice bold colors. Okay, so let's move on to the next part, which is either advertisements or the character cards. Let's see here. Oh, the advertisement will come later. So first we get the envelope, which is back to the thicker version, the more rectangular prison one, to contain all 4 character cards. Let me just check if they're in order. And they're not, but oh well, it doesn't really matter. So here we have Bellatrix Lestrange. Number 14, Death Eater and cousin to Sirius Black. And then we have Ginny Weasley. Sorry about that. Number 13, the youngest and only daughter of Arthur and Molly Weasley, 7 children, all of whom are or have been Hogwarts students. Sorry, I'm having a little difficulty reading today. But next up we have Neville Longbottom. Number 15, Harry Potter's faithful friend at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Faithful indeed. And lastly, we have Lord Voldemort. That's a very nice picture, actually. Number 16, He Who Must Not Be Named. I like that description. Alright, so those are the character cards. And we have a little slip and an advertisement. This is an advertisement for the Kinect games, actually, for the Xbox. And here is the digital copy code for Ultraviolet, but unfortunately it's already expired. So here we have the last item, which is the book, Creating the World of Harry Potter Growing Up. So it skipped the previous one. It only has part 2. Doesn't have the other one. Alright, so here we go. Let's look at the in-cover art. And that is... it's like a little sketch that maybe Rowling had drawn for when they were in the bathroom. Okay. So again, I'm going to quickly flip through this. Alright, it's really cool. I like it a lot. For their progression. Alright, so let's just recap. You get slipcover with lenticular card, you get the box, you get the only one book. You get digital copy code if you had purchased it on time, advertisement for the Connect games, an envelope with the character cards, 4 of them in blue, and we also have the sets of Blu-ray and DVD discs. So yep, you get quite a lot in this one, even though this one is probably not priced as much higher as for the other ones when it first came out. So I guess you're getting a pretty good deal on this one. But let's just go ahead and compare the size, just to give you a little snippet. I will do a more extensive video of the comparison between each version, but I will go ahead and quickly show you the size comparison. You can see just how thick this is. So this is compared to the thickness of year 6, which is the same thickness as year 5. And here is year 4. You can see the thickness compared to that, so it's still a lot thicker to year 4. And finally, let's go ahead and compare it to year 1. So, yep. It's obviously a lot thicker than years 3 to 6, but it's only slightly bigger than year 1. It is definitely noticeably thicker still, though. So, yep, that's just it. That's my unboxing of year 7 Blu-ray and DVD version US. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out my playlist of my whole entire collection as well as comparison videos. Alright, thank you for watching.